Hey guys, alright, National Embroidery Month continues. Today is Friday, February 14th, 2020. There we go. I like to keep myself on time and organized the best I can. I am going to use yellow today. Let me get my chair. I'm going to go ahead and thread my needle. Alright, my scissors. You have to ignore the background. My daughters are watching a YouTube channel, and hopefully that doesn't annoy you too awfully much. But we'll see what we can sew today. I think I'm going to work on the Easter eggs today inside the basket. We will do some back stitches to outline. Oops. Outline this Easter egg without getting it stuck in the colonial knots that I have. Always start your back stitch on the back side of your fabric. Put the needle next to that. Here we go. And it's a little difficult to see the yellow, but hopefully you can still see it from this video. Pull it a little bit tight. This is still the back stitch. And then I'm going to fill this egg in with a series of long and short stitches. And that's just what it is. It's a series of long and short stitches. If you're looking for a new hobby or skill, try hand embroidery. I can bring the lessons to you virtually through one-on-one training, live training, or through in-person workshops. And that's, as my schedule permits. Obviously, I have to look at the date, the time, the location, and all of that you're requesting. So I am going to add another color to this Easter egg. Right now it is just a series of long stitches. Oops, we don't want to go that far. So we will do this. So earlier it was 18 degrees, and I think it's warmed up to about 20 degrees for today. So, at least it's not, there's no sleet, no snow, no rain. The sun is nice and bright. The birds are very active. There's probably 24 robin flying around in and out of the bushes up by the swimming pool. and I thought that was cute. We have a couple geese. We have two couples, two geese couples. Does that make sense? And then two pair of geese. That's what I'm trying to say. And two pair of duck in the pond. So we should be seeing some babies this spring. That'll be so cute. We always enjoy seeing all the little hatchlings and so forth. Every spring. I showed a video this morning. I went live on Facebook. Showed you my spring themed wreath and everything. I had was most of the ribbon I had for like 2 years, and I thought, I'm not buying anymore. I'm going to make a wreath with whatever I already own. So I showed part of that on the video, and then finished the project off video, but showed you a picture of the completed wreath. I didn't want my Facebook Live to be too awfully long. Alright, so long stitches there for that Easter egg. And I wanted to add a second color to that. I might add some green, I think. Excuse me. I did not mean to yawn, I promise. Alright. Whoops. I have a tangle in my thread here. So I'm just going to thread this needle. Tie the knot. And then I'm going to add this color into the yellow Easter egg. Just sporadically, not really any, well, maybe I'll put a design in here. I mean, after all, it's an Easter egg, right? You can add whatever you'd like to it. Try to stay inside the camera. Sorry. Just add a little design, different color. Just kind of adds, kind of breaks it up. Actually, I'll go ahead and take it on over here to this Easter egg and fill this in with some short stitches. I'm live.
Okay.
Thought I told them I was going live, but maybe she did not hear me. Okay. So I will continue to do some short stitches here. And I'm just going to cross these over on top of each other to fill this in. So let's see, can we see this one? So I filled this in, added some dimension to this one. The knots on the back don't bother me. There is a way to start and stop your stitching without knots, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. Okay, what else should we do? I have a few more stitches I'd like to try on camera. I'm not sure if I want to do that today or not. Need some green. I know I'm going to put grass down here. I've noticed certain embroidery thread, embroidery floss, certain colors are easier to put on the needle than others. It's very, I wonder why that is. If you know why, let me know in the comments. I'm going to trim some of this off. Actually did not even need that knot because I'm going to try this stitch here. Alright, so I'm going to try the turkey stitch here. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. Bring it up, anchor it. Alright, and hold on to that stitch. Bring it back up through the stem. Okay. Okay. Make a loop. Take it back down by this stitch. Hold your loop. Bring it up here, you're going to anchor it next to there. Anchor it down. Bring it up. And the hoop before, pull it tight, loop it. Bring it down. Oops, hold your loop. Anchor it. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. No big deal, just unthread it. All right, let's try this part again. No big deal. Thread that. Okay. Hold your loop. Let me see where I left off. Bring this up here. All right. Now I need another loop. I try to keep the loops similar in size. You have to go before the, I just did it again. I don't think I should be talking right now. Oh. Just pull it from the front. If you do the same thing that I just did, just pull it from the front. Listen, it's not real life if there's not going to be a blooper on camera. That's just how life is. So always preach not perfection, progress, right? So okay, let's try this again. Come up, make your loop, go beside it, try to keep the loops the same length. Don't worry about it. I mean, if you're going to cut yours, that's okay. I'll probably do the same thing. Hold on to that tail. All right, so my loop is too short. I'm going to pull back up on there. I'm going to go around the last loop I made. I am going to go over that one and anchor it in. I'm going to come back up. I'm going to make another loop. Go down beside it. Make sure it's still long, a longer loop, like this. See at the bottom, the stitch is all almost like a chain stitch. That's anchoring these loops that you're making. Okay, I'm behind here. So I need to anchor this, bring it back up. This is the last loop I'm going to make for this side of the basket. Bring it down. Hold the loop, the loop. Bring the needle up. Make it tight. You're going to anchor that. There you go. We're just going to tie that off. All right. Now do you see the little loops that we just made? Okay. So what I'm going to do is take my scissors and cut those little hoops, because this is going to act as grass around my Easter basket. And then you can leave the grass long, or you can cut it shorter. I'm going to leave it like this, and then I'm going to add more to the other side of the basket, and I'll continue around this area. So I'll see you guys. I will see you next week for the next live for National Embroidery Month. You can follow along and work ahead if you'd like with this stitchery, which is going to be on the YouTube channel. And this is going to be completely filled in. We're going to go ahead and finish with the turkey. Yes, T-U-R-K-E-Y, turkey stitch, which is the stitch that I just showed you. We're going to fill this in on this stitchery, and I will see you then. until next week, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.